This is a scarf that is very, very soft, and I want to make a very narrow hem on the bottom because I've changed this into something from a scarf to a cover-up, a swimsuit cover-up. And so I want to show you the difference of what would happen if I use the wrong foot in this case. And I have not spray starched this one. I just wanted to keep it soft. And in another video I show you that you can just starch it and then stitch with your needle position over. But I want to show you what happens when you do that on this really thin fabric. You can watch as the fabric begins to kind of gather in the back just a little bit. And so you're going to distort it, and if you pull it, you're going to end up stretching. And so one of the better things to do, and I'm going to show you, is use a foot. First of all, you could put a needle plate in that just has a single hole in it, and that will make it so that the fabric doesn't wiggle on the bottom. But this will help a whole lot. If you go ahead and put a straight stitch foot on, and this foot right here is made, it's got a narrow edge to it, and so I don't have to move my needle position over. And the other thing I don't have to do is I don't have to guide with a wide edge. So I can actually get 1/8 of an inch from the edge of this raw edge of this fabric. And the other thing that I don't want to do, I do not want to, I don't know why that thread is pulling on there, but I think the thread actually went into the needle eye. Anyway, what I want you to see is that here's the difference. I am not even holding the fabric, and do you see how much flatter it's going? It's working. And then once I get all the way down this, then I'm actually going to cut that little piece off that wants to be raw edge there, fraying edge, I guess you would call it. So now I'm just going to show you the difference right here. You can see it's closer, number one, and it's also flatter. It's not pulling the fabric into that hole. And then once I start, it'll be a little harder to start this one, but I want to just turn this down. And some people use just a little dot of glue. I like to use a stiletto to where I can actually get that started like that. And I'm going to get right under the needle, and then I'm going to turn this, and when I'm working with this, it's going to wrap itself around, it's going to wrap itself around this because of that stitching that I already did. And so I'm going to just load it in, and again I'm going to stay right on the edge of the fabric and the edge of the foot, and I will have a really nice, it's catching underneath, I will have a nice rolled hem that actually looks like this. This is all Dunn Designs.